the German city of Cologne, on the banks of the mighty Rhine River. This is the home of the world's most ambitious medieval megastructure, Cologne Cathedral. A mysterious monument that began life in the Middle Ages. 750 years ago, the people of this city embarked on a colossal challenge: to build the tallest cathedral of the day, 20 times higher than the wooden buildings in town. The sheer scale of this church astounds modern experts who try to unlock its secrets.
The amazing thing about the Cologne Cathedral is if you go back in time, someone actually had the vision to design and conceive a building of this size, and it's spectacular.
Cologne Cathedral is a 120,000-ton stone giant. There's enough glass on the walls to clad a 30-story skyscraper. Huge stone ribs prop up the ceiling, as well as the 600-ton lead roof. Stretching nearly 160 meters into the sky, two enormous towers once made this church the tallest building on Earth. How did her creators illuminate a church this big with heavenly light? Hundreds of years before electricity. The answers are hidden deep within the fabric of the cathedral. The towers rest on thick stone pillars to stop them from collapsing. But the main hall of the church is much more open. There's enough glass here to cover a football pitch. The upper walls in the middle are almost entirely glass, just millimeters thick. And they're crowned by a massive lead roof. So how did medieval engineers construct windows so big, so fragile, yet so strong? In the Middle Ages, craftsmen had no way to make huge flat sheets of glass. Ulrike Brinkmann studies the ingenious solution that allowed them to push the boundaries of technology. Medieval glassmakers divided up each window into panels. They made them from tiny stained glass fragments, held together by lead.
Medieval glass is blown by mouth, by glass makers. They have a large glass pipe, and so the size of the glass panels that are for the use for the glass painters is limited.
Also das Wichtigste ist einfach hier die Differenzierung.
Restoration expert Peter Berkenkopf reveals the craftsmanship that went into each individual piece of glass as he carefully removes centuries of dirt.
It's a very delicate process, and the conservators must know what they have under their hands, so to say, and they need a lot of experience. You see the very, very dark deposits on the glasses. In this case, luckily, they can be easily removed.
The fragments still look dark after cleaning, but they come alive in the light.
Light was a material in the medieval understanding, and how light falls through another material like glass without disturbing the glass was without any explanation.
These exquisite details would have been imperceptible to worshippers on the cathedral floor. But this kaleidoscope of glass creates the impression of a church reaching towards heaven.
Entering the cathedral in medieval times, it must have been breathtaking. The sun falling through and enlightening the interior, this was very impressive. they are still breathtaking today, and even more in those days when people used to live in small and dark houses.
But the extreme height of these windows creates a serious problem. Pointed arches help make taller, more elegant churches, with big windows from top to bottom. But build too high and the structure collapses. Supporting walls called buttresses could help take the strain, only they'd block out light and cut across the aisles. Medieval engineers discovered that if they build columns on the outside, with high beams reaching across, they could build what are known as flying buttresses. Now they could install huge windows to bring them closer to God and let in His heavenly light. Cologne Cathedral, like its predecessor at Amiens, is an extraordinary achievement. Today, millions of people pass through their richly decorated doors to gaze at the first skyscrapers, which took many lifetimes to complete. Cologne Cathedral continues to inspire awe and devotion today, thanks to its soaring Gothic arches, which revolutionized architecture, and a dazzling interior, awash with sunlight from thousands of shards of painted glass. Cologne's sheer size and complexity continues to amaze engineers today. Its two iconic towers stand out like beacons, drawing visitors from across the world to this medieval wonder.